Hola amigos, this is Nihalika and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to draw a realistic drawing using a single pencil. Before getting into it, let me tell you, drawing is not just an hobby. It is best way to turn away from your negative thoughts. For some, it is distraction, for some it is mood enhancer, and for some it is a form of expression. Drawing helps you improve your visual thinking. For example, scientist visualizes molecules and its spatial arrangement. An architect visualizes buildings in a barren land. So, Violet, let's get started. So yeah, here I have started my sketching, guys. I have started it with giving outlines to my sketch. This is really important step of sketching because this is a preview. It's like a preview to your final result. This is where you will actually have to know the proportions. This is where you can decide your proportions, either you want to draw it a big or small or whatever. Some people start drawing on canvas and people just like drawing on A4 size sheets. Some people have small drawing books where they draw. So depending upon the sizes, you'll have to change the proportion. For that, the outlines will help you really well. So first step is to draw your outline. Yeah, this is very important because this is the place where you decide size of your drawing. So this is also important because uh, you will have to check every detail while you're drawing outline, because when you're drawing outline you should also consider the inner parts, inner features, the distance between features, so you shouldn't even miss even a detail. So when you're drawing outline, please make an effort to zoom in, see what kind of curves they been through, and it's really an interesting and beautiful process. From a distance it looks like a straight line, but when you zoom in you can actually see the beautiful curves in it, and this is where the realistic drawing secret lies in, because this video is all about realistic drawing with a single pencil. Generally realistic drawings are done with a graphite and white pencil, which are two contrast colors, which is really important for realistic and hyper realistic drawings. But because few people who are just beginners, even they feel like doing realistic drawing, for them single pencil sketching is really suggestible. And so when they are into this realistic drawing, they can actually work on the outlines first. They will actually have to work on the details. They'll actually have to work on the concentration. So this will help them. When you concentrate on the outlines of the drawing, you can actually you are actually halfway to the realistic drawing. So during this you will have to put your 100% concentration into the outlines. You should make you should really have great patience, and you should make an effort to duplicate the actual version. It should look like almost similar, even if you are just done with outlines. And so this is the main ingredient of realistic drawings. So outlines are really very important. This includes rational thinking. It includes proportions of the body and face features. It includes small details which will give the realistic look. So this is outline is really very important, guys. Make sure you make a best outline before you get into shadings. Shadings are really kind of easy to learn, but giving an perfect look for the drawing is from the outline itself. So even if it takes more time, make sure you know give more time to it, and be perfect in it so that you get a really good outline. Just imagine you make an inappropriate or proportionless drawing. Once some drawing of just take an example of horse itself. Make a big head and a small body, and do excellent shadings. You even if you use graphite pencil for it, it doesn't look like a horse. So the main thing lies in outline. So make sure you make a proper outline. So yeah, here I have started drawing a hair of a horse. For this you need to be very careful. Look at the picture. I'm the places where the black color is there, I'm actually trying to put the darkest my pencil can give, press the pencil, make the darkest shades out of it. I mean the darkest shades your pencil can make. So whenever you see a black shade in your picture, make sure you need to make darkest shade your pencil can give on the paper, and the remaining you can gradually decrease the darkness to give a shade look. And don't forget this thing. Shading is not like people hold the pencil in horizontal manner and just shade it. That's actually not good shading. That's for children. And when you're doing realistic drawing, just try to understand the texture of the drawing, try to understand the surface. See, you because it is hair, it's kind of hairy, I mean straight lines or curved lines should be included in the sketching. So try to shade it in like strokes, in strokey way. Try to shade it in strokey way. Don't try to smudge it like small kids do in their shading classes. Don't do that. Do a stroke shading. Whenever it is a dark, press your pencil a bit harder, and then just release it. Make strokes kind of shading, so that it gives you a hairy texture on the animals. And even on human, for eyebrows and all, you need to do that same thing. And here I am doing the darkening of the horse belt, and that is the darkest shade my pencil can give. That is the only darkest shade my pencil can give, because I'm not using any graphite pencil and I'm fine with it. That is the only black present for me. And also the nose part, which is also having dark part, I'm basically doing the dark shades now. And then later I'll be into the shading part and also the features. Here only I have to concentrate on is the eye is really amazing. I mean, this looks so beautiful in the picture, so I actually have to duplicate it without the graphite pencil. So I need to put some effort. So this is where I have to concentrate on. So yeah, when you are doing a realistic drawing with a single pencil, it's highly impossible that it's highly impossible to look the same way as if it is done with graphite pencil. But yeah, you can make a lighter version of it. It should look like a layer of graphite is removed from the hyper realistic drawing. I'll show you the difference between the graphite pencil sketching and the single pencil sketching in the end. So do watch till the end. And yeah, here I have come to the eye part. See, I'm really being very cautious about eyebrows. See, actually in the picture you can make out really hard, you can really hardly make out about it. But yeah, you will have to put effort even to make it look in your paper the same way. See, I'm doing the belt part again to make it look darker, because even the eye part is looking darker. So I'll have to make sure that those both don't get smudged. And I'm sorry for the exposure, guys. It is looking so my camera is not that good, so adjust for this video. I'm going to change the exposure for the next video. Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. But yeah, you can actually see what all I'm doing. So yeah, it shouldn't make that big difference. And yeah, I'm doing my the forehead part of the horse. See how beautiful it is. I just loved it while drawing it. And yeah, and the belt also, it looks so beautiful on its forehead. It's like crown kind of thing. So while you're doing realistic drawing, you'll really enjoy the process. Really enjoy while observing those details. You really find joy when you're trying to observe little details. Even in life, when you're trying to uh, observe little details, you'll it leaves you more happiness than the bigger ones. So yeah, this of course all the small things make the bigger happiness, just like my drawing. All the small details are giving realistic drawing. Yeah. So yeah, uh, it's almost done. I'm doing the ear part now. And oh yeah, while doing ear part, make sure, because it is also having forehead hair, I will have to erase it. So when you're so I have to tell you this here, in the forehead part, the hair is also having whiter part. So what I have done is, I have completely shaded with pencil, like giving a hairy stroke on the forehead, and then I have given the same kind of strokes with the eraser, so that it will give white hair texture kind of look. So that's what I've done for in compensation of white charcoal pencil. So my compensation for white charcoal pencil is eraser itself. So yeah, this is kind of user friendly. Yeah, in the neck region, yeah, it's a kind of confusing for me, because it's complete musculature and you have no features over there. It's only depending upon the shading. This is really challenging part. You will have to mimic the shades so perfectly that it shouldn't look like it shouldn't look like patches of black shades. It should look like musculature, obviously, at the end of the day. So when you complete your image, it should look like musculature itself. So make sure you do those shadings perfectly. Don't mess up, and don't you should actually be very patient for doing all this. So that's the reason why this drawing helps your rational thinking, increases your patience, increases your creativity. So whatnot, man, benefits of drawings are so many. So don't give up simply by doing small flower and saying it's not good, man. Try, give it a try. Do it more, do more, practice it. It's a lot more beneficial than other non-drawing habits like reading and writing, etc. Yeah, they have their own benefits, but this is giving you many more benefits, and also overall development, right? So yeah, I'm not going to give up on drawing, whatever it is. uh, See, this is how it looks, and I'll show you the comparison also. Yeah, this is the lighter version and this is the darker version. Hope you like it. See, yeah, this is when I add filter. So that's all for today, guys. If you like our video, please do like, share and subscribe.